You see a child who talks like an adult, and you think it's impressive. You say things like, "Wow, so mature for their age." But what you don't see is the war they fought to earn that voice. Because no child wakes up one morning deciding to skip the rest of their childhood. It's not a choice. It's a survival tactic. Some kids learn to walk before they're ready. Others learn to hold the weight of an entire household on their small shoulders before they even know what shoulders really are. And the adults around them, they clap. They call it responsibility. They call it good parenting. Cute. But here's the truth no one wants to admit. A child who grows up too soon doesn't grow up. They grow out of innocence, out of trust, out of the idea that the world is a safe place. They're the ones who stop asking for help because they learned help never really comes. They're the ones who comfort adults instead of the other way around. And they learn to say, "It's fine," with the same tone most people reserve for, "I love you." You think they're wise. They're not wise. They're tired. They learn to read people the way other kids read picture books, scanning every face for signs of danger, disappointment, or sudden storms. It's called hypervigilance, a fancy psychological term for I'm always braced for something bad to happen. And here's the part that messes with them forever. They start confusing love with responsibility. If they're taking care of you, they must love you. If you're depending on them, they must matter. So as adults, they gravitate toward broken people because fixing people is the only way they know how to connect. But there's a price for all this maturity, a hidden tax no one warns them about. It's the inability to relax, the constant need to be in control, the bone-deep fear of vulnerability, because being small and helpless was never safe for them. So they build walls, not cute white picket fences, massive steel-reinforced fortresses. No one gets in without years of vetting, and even then, the door never fully opens. And when people call them cold or distant, they don't argue. Because explaining yourself feels pointless when you've been misunderstood since you were 6. See, a child who grows up too soon doesn't just lose their childhood. They lose the template for what it means to feel safe, to play, to be cared for. And you can't grow back into that. They might look fine from the outside, job, bills paid, smiling in group photos, but inside, they're still that kid sitting in a room full of noise, wondering why no one else seems to notice the house is on fire. And society loves them because they're efficient, reliable, low maintenance. They won't burden anyone with their needs because they don't even acknowledge those needs themselves. That's the tragedy of being a too mature child. The world gets all the benefits of your premature adulthood, and you're left paying the emotional bill for the rest of your life. Sometimes they try to go back. They try to heal the inner child. Take vacations. Color in books. Do the things they were supposed to do at 8 years old. But here's the cruel joke. You can buy crayons at 30, but you can't buy the mindset that made crayons magical in the first place. And so they keep going, still carrying more than they should, still making everyone else's life easier, still being applauded for their maturity, even when all it really is exhaustion in disguise. But if you look closely, really closely, you'll see the cracks. The way they go silent in rooms full of laughter. The way they stiffen when someone offers to take care of them. The way their eyes linger on children who actually get to be children. Because they know they'll never have that. And the worst part? They've stopped expecting it. So the next time you meet a too mature child, don't just be impressed. Don't call them special stuff. Don't hand them more weight to carry just because they make it look easy. Instead, ask yourself what they had to lose to become this way. And the hardest part? No one ever teaches the too mature child how to just be a child again.